that's a good way to get a stream demonetized. You do realize, Star Killer, of course, that we reset a video game looking for a different color of creature on the regular. Sorry. Almost ready to go. My one stream is not behaving correctly. All right, we're ready, I think. Hey, by Swayze, it has been a minute. While you were gone, we enabled memberships on the channel. So that's fun. Hey, Stonewall, you're early, I'm late, it works out. How you doing tonight? It turns out my kids decided that they were going to rapidly press a bunch of power buttons off and on my computer, and I had to like reset my network settings on my computer, and it took me like an hour and a half to figure that crap out. Doing well, Ryland. Soup Coop, my goodness. Soup Coop's also a member, I think. Start this thing off right. Shiny luck and PC monies.
Shiny luck and PC monies.
Well, at this point, I think, Stonewall, you officially have claimed the name rights for said Gengar. I think you might have had them already, but we're definitely going to need a nickname for a Gengar at this point now. You think you had one? You actually might be on Brass Coin. Yeah, that's right, Soup Coop. You're over on the Brass Coin channel. You saw a notification? If I think it's on the Sludge Bomb Trainer channel, actually, that you would find that. Well, thank you, Stonewall, for that awesome super chat there. First one on the new channel, by the way. setting records. Roxy, welcome. Hey, Soup Coop's now on Sludge Bomb stream. Far out, dude. Copy. That, my sound cut out again. Okay, I think we got it good. There's your membership badge. There it is. That's what's up. If you still have rights by then. How does spook sound? I'm with Starkiller. I think I have to veto that one. Your brakes failed on your bike, Cappy? I would suggest looking for an other. It may be something that is unfamiliar to you, but it's not a nice word for a certain demographic. Stonewall, do you know why Nintendo like pretends that Jinx doesn't exist? Dino has been cooking. You looked it up and now you're horrified. I'm glad you're cooking with your YouTube channel, Dino. I honestly think it's one of those things that, like, if you don't know about it, like, you don't know about it. You can't know every freaking word that could be taken offensively ever. And like, the thought process is there for Gengar, ghost type, spooky, spook. You know, it makes sense. The logic is there, but probably not the best name for someone just popping into the stream. Why is your Gengar name Spook? 10 minutes and got 500 views. Are you clickbaiting? But if you're not clickbaiting, fantastic. Nice. You're really happy about it and worked hard? That's good. Is it a YouTube short or is it a full-length video? I honestly, like Gengar? Yeah, that's Gengar spelled correctly. We'll just try for another name there, Stonewall. Let's see. Shadow? Shadow works. Gengar also has access to Shadow Ball. I think it might have Shadow Sneak. I don't have 1K subs yet. That's the goal. We'll go with Shadow. You even looked it up this time. I'll get there someday. We practice the Hercules mantra here. What made the first nickname worse?
Thank you.
Billy Tosh has just subscribed. You should too. Over on the Brascoin channel. It's a short and it's a Pokemon edit. Okay. Your thumbnail is you in your Union Civil War gear. Oh, shoot dang. I love it. The irony. That's the reason you're horrified. It's that difficult to get a shiny Ghastly. Can you evolve Haunter in this game to Gengar? Yeah, absolutely. I just have to trade with my other Switch. And another just hit 500 about Pokemon Go. Solid work. Moving on up to 510, I see. I'm sorry to hear about your grandpa, Cappy. That's unfortunate. You've had a tough time keeping up with Pogo. I haven't really done much with Pogo recently. Yeah, my grandpa ended up passing away no, 9 years ago. I still remember that vividly. It's crappy experience. So, hopefully, it gets better with time. And Stonewall, in regards to your Civil War uniform, it looks like that was a Union soldier outfit. Oh, Roxy, you were here earlier. I saw you. You were portraying the 32nd Iowa at the Battle of Pleasant Hill in Louisiana. Okay. Solid. I used to be way more of a history buff. But one thing that I never really got down was locations and names of battles. I think that is, are people still free to reenact the battle between with the Confederation and Union? I would show off a flag I have, Stonewall, but I'm pretty sure I will get canceled before I even get started just for having it. Do War of 1812 and the Texas Revolution. Hey, Shauna. Welcome. The transatlantic accent Americans used to have? You mean the radio voice? Colossus, where are you from? First and foremost. Because, like, I can explain that, but... Or was it due to having an influx of immigrants from the UK and transitioning into American English? Who were I hunting? Arvin? I'm hunting Ghastly. In the Exile Star, you're about to take on Opal? Okay. But only poison move you have is Smog. I think you got this. Your friend? You and your friends were in the year 1881 for Yellowstone? Nice. Like Yellowstone, the TV show? Anyways, to explain what happened to that transatlantic accent and what happened to it, it's a Chicago era, Chicago accent, 1920s Chicago accent is what I would also refer to it as. Also, like a radio voice. That was just the voice of radio back then, and so you see it a lot in movies because that is concreted in people's minds as something that you would typically hear for time periods like that. So it's not like the accent went away. It's that as people spread and moved out and Western civilization become more concrete, you still have some accents. Like you have a Southern accent, you have a Western accent, you have a New York accent, and you still have the Chicago accent. But because people have moved around so much within that, it starts to dissipate over time. With everybody talking on phones and the communication just being a lot more in your face, movies, media, all that, you're going to start to see the not disillusioned, dissolving of geographical accents. Because, like, you can recreate what those accents sound like, but most people don't really talk that way anymore. When you got your shiny Ghastly, you never realized it's shiny until you did a trade Evo with a friend. That's rough. Okay, the TV show Yellowstone and 1881. That's actually really cool. Had to drive out west of Fort Worth for the shoot. Right on. Arvin just subscribed. Thank you, Arvin. Enjoy a dancing Gengar. I worked kind of hard on it. Way harder than I should have, but not as hard as I should have at the same time. Moises, welcome. Oh, we got a lot of people popping in while I was distracted. Love that Gengar. It's a cute little Gengar. It's a good addition to the channel. How to remove the Pokemon stuck in Route 11? What Pokemon's stuck in Route 11? Are we talking Snorlax? It's the only one I'm aware of. McLaranma? I have no idea who that even is. Snag a member does indeed look like Happy birthday, Roxy. The chubby Pokemon. You need the Poke Flute from the Pokemon Tower. That's actually where I'm at right now. The purpose is to get that Poke Flute in Lavender Town. But naturally, we're shiny hunting instead. Unfortunately, that is a no, Roxy. Ask Starkiller and Marcus how they got moderator. Hit the gym, learn jujitsu, and do the splits. Starkiller, didn't we like unironically give it to you the one time your name would have been green otherwise? This is your formal apology for the previous name? No worries, Stonewall. It was a valid name for a ghost-type Pokemon. Just questionable context for people joining the stream. Could you imagine if we were shiny hunting a Jinx, though? You've never seen a shiny Jinx? You've never even thought about a shiny Nicki Minaj before? I still, to this day, I want to know why Nintendo gets so much hate for Jinx, but Dragon Ball Z over there chilling with Mr. Popo. I do remember Jean-Claude Van Damme from the movie Bloodsport. And also from Kickboxer. And The Quest. Coom day, coom day, coom day, coom day. Have a good night, Shauna. Time Cop. It might have been a different story if Jinx was overpowered. That's fair. Mr. Popo. Freaking commie. Where did my game room go to? And that yellow GameCube and yellow Lego background? I don't remember a Lego background, but the orange GameCube is actually underneath my desk right now. I could shiny hunt on a copy of Fire Red Leaf Green there, but I'm actually streaming in my closet right now. It's my wife's jacket. And that's because I have 2 children in a 3-bedroom apartment, so they have their own rooms and I have a closet to stream in for the time being. But we are moving to a 2-bedroom house, or apartment rather, here in June. So they're gonna have to share a room so that we can get a house faster. Did I get my Back to the Future car from Lego? I don't have a Back to the Future car. And I have not seen a Lego Sauron. The only Lego I've really bought is Harry Potter, Pokemon, and Zelda. I don't think so. But I assume Colossus was from India based on previous conversations. What are you talking about? American what? Where did that come from? I'm so confused. Well, that took a turn. What's going on, Colossus? I am very confused right now. But I'm gonna go let my cat out because she's being an annoying. Hey, Spencer. stream. Yes, from India. Now I forgot why I was asking. Oh, yeah, it was to explain the accent thing. Villa Gomez. Game Chops. That is the name of the artist. Look up Game Chops on your music platform of choice. Gonna find some banger songs. Arvin, if you're encountering ghosts instead of Ghastly, you need to pop on over to Celadon City. So go left through the underground tunnel underneath Saffron to Celadon, and then go to the Team Rocket game corner and explore that. Beat the crap out of Giovanni, and he'll give you the Sylph Scope, which lets you see Ghastly. I can't wait for the shiny too. It'll be nice to get out of this depressing tower and grind many encounters in front of Snorlax instead. Okay, though, real question. Are we shiny hunting Snorlax in front of Cycling Road, or are we shiny hunting Snorlax on Route 13? We're definitely not doing both. Route 13 for a vote. Excuse me while I eat a ding dong. Do with that what you will. I have no shame. Why you gotta hold up the receipts? That's because my email is listed in my channel description, I think. And if not, you're gonna have to pop on over to Discord and join the Discord server so I can chat it to you. That's a good question. Let's see here. I'll grab my Brascoin channel and pull it up on the stream here. Posted on this one. If the link doesn't work because this is mobile, The 3 dots in the upper right-hand corner will bring up a menu where you can click the like button, but you can also click description in there, and it'll bring up a link to the Discord. So like, if we go and click up here, and then we click like down there, it'll take you to it. Not much happens in the Discord, I will admit. Not bad. 14 people hanging out on the stream? What do we got doing right here today? You're in the Discord now? Well, welcome to the Discord, Stonewall. I've been meaning to try and find something to, you know, make the Discord poppin'. Give a little bit more of a environment to it. Not necessarily in that order, and I don't think Wooper classifies as a baby Pokemon. But as far as top 5, I would dare say, off the cuff, Togepi, why not? Pichu, Azurill, then Elekid. If we do top 6, I would include Magby. I don't know, has there been any other baby Pokemon added since Gen 3? I mean, Toxel is technically a baby Pokemon. But maybe not in the same sense that Togepi and Pichu are. But yeah, I'm glad that we can like leave off Smoochum, Cleffa, and Igglybuff pretty unanimously. Because if we include Wooper as a baby Pokemon, then we also have to include Mudkip and Torchic, and then that just restructures the entire ranking system, honestly. But also, we are missing one key baby Pokemon. Munchlax is pretty fire. Munchlax is pretty adorbs. About to start up your Zapdos hunt again. Best of luck, Stonewall. Mime Jr. Mime Jr. is also a baby Pokemon. Forgot about him, for sure, for sure. Oh yeah, Tyrogue's a baby Pokemon. What are there, like 10? But Mime Jr. would be the Gen 4 baby mon. Why? Why not? Why? Why not? Riolu. Is Riolu by classification a baby Pokemon? Happiny is definitely a baby Pokemon. But let's forget about Happiny for everybody's sake. Been working on the house. I'm hearing music from somewhere and it's really tripping me out. Been working on the house? What the what? Putting up blackout magnetic curtains are a pain. I could understand that. Oh, it's my wife's Star Trek. Oh yeah, the wife popped into the chat for the stream the other day. There were a few people here to witness it. She does exist. And they will be worth it for your future sleep. Yee. Big agree. And dang, I miss out on everything. Can I just say, it was so weird for having my wife pop in the stream and me reading her name out loud and saying her name. Like, I talk to people, a lot of people, and I'll say, oh yeah, my wife Lindsay, or my wife, and not even bat an eye. But the fact that like I was reading a message from her and say like addressing her and saying Lindsay, it was just really weird because like I don't do that normally. I was like, oh, like I don't remember that often just being like, oh, hey, Lindsay, yada 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 yada. Just did reset 2222. Well, maybe in 2 more resets you'll find the shiny burb at 2224. I remember the name. I remember the Pokemon song, Fort Minor, because it's 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. N.M. Shinona. Something like that. But to be perfectly honest, Colossus, I have no idea what you're talking about. Like, I feel like there was a chat that maybe wasn't actually sent. Because we went from talking about baby Pokemon to do you remember the song? So I'm just going with it. I remember when there were only 150 of you. Well, technically 151 if you are counting Mew. But I digress, I guess I spent the best years of my little life surfing Cinnabar Island to get 126 revives. And I miss the Pokemon Center. I miss its music too. And the way that Snorlax looks like Lapras on water. Pokemon, what happened to you? In the old days, you only got one form of every kind. I could name all the gym leaders, didn't even have to try, but now you've shown me Team Galactic and Dark and Steel and Eggs. Oh, I want my red and blue back when Ditto wasn't used for sex. And I miss the cycling road, don't you know? I miss the music too. And I can't believe you used to be in black and white. Pokemon, what happened to you? Now legendary means nothing to me. Because one-of-a-kind creatures add up to over 30. And I only want 3 choices for my Eevee. And I don't want a rival if his name is not Gary. How the hell do you pronounce Suicune, 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 Suicune? I don't know. I miss holding down the B button when I thought it made it easier. I miss surfing to the truck and using strength to try and move it. I miss watching my Charmander evolve into a Charmeleon. I don't accept your leaf green. They'll always be red and blue to me. Yesterday, I dreamt I was surrounded by unknown. They spelt the words I'm sorry on behalf of Nintendo. And we don't get poffins either. And super contests are so-so. And the Pokedex was fine, it didn't need a radio. I miss the Team Rocket hideout. And I miss the music too. And why have shinies if they're so impossible to find? Pokemon, what happened to you? And I'll never again experience that joy of mine. Because you are incompatible with my brand new DSi. That's the song for you, Colossus. It's Pokemon, What Happened to You by Alex Day. Because right now I have no idea what song you're talking about, so. You have a gold Japanese Riolu and Japanese TCG. Solid. Hey, Nutella Toast is a win. We're shiny hunting Ghastly. Singing some good old Pokemon fan songs. I am not using increased odds, so I will gladly accept those and any shiny luck that the universe can give. And I'm not using speed up. I am on a base Nintendo Switch 2. Shiny hunting our hearts out. Ava, welcome back. At least I feel like this is not the first encounter we've had with Ava, but I could be mistaken. World War II level of encounters. Mm-hmm. Godspeed, gentlemen. Ava was in fact here before. Glad I'm not cracking out. The sheer amount of hours that I have just vibed to New Bark is off the charts, y'all. Over the years. How many shinies have I already gotten for this specific run? 4. And we're at about 83 hours of hunting. And we're at approximately 12,500 encounters roughly for the entire run. So, like, we're cooking through this run realistically. Like, when I watched another YouTube streamer do this run, Sauce McGavin, we're talking like 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, for a month straight looking for Venusaur. He did it again looking for Magikarp, and he did it 2 more times looking for a Dratini. Like, we're talking 40 hours, 80 hours easily. Like, 160 for the month. And that's not counting any bonus time. That's just the 9 to 5. And gotta respect the grind on that one. Gen 2 music was pretty fire. Gen 5 honestly has some bangers as well, as I hope we're about to experience in a matter of moments. No, we already did it. Dang it. Ava, I'm sorry you don't feel well. Hopefully you get feeling better. You were there for that run? Somebody come get her. That was great. That was back when I was just a member service representative at my job. Like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, something like that. And so I would watch Sauce while I was at work and just have my headphones in for like that entire time period. And truth be told, Sauce is the reason why I didn't go for a Charizard for my shiny. Wait, why is it a good idea not to stream tomorrow? You stream? Oh, I understand what we're saying. Yeah, it isn't easy to stream when you're not feeling well. I've done it on occasion, and I think from basically going forward, I will be. Because, like, we have a late stream right now because I have some computer issues going on. But like, I was gonna find a way to stream if I had to hook up my other computer and have a janky rig going on here. Cause like I haven't missed a day since Pokemon Fire Red came out, and I ain't fitting to miss a day. If I can help it. Quick question, why here? Isn't Gengar a trade evolution? You need to trade with someone else, which would probably break the rules? No. No, I have no rules restricting the ability to trade, and I have a second Switch that I can trade with my other copy. And if I so needed to keep with the theme of shiny only run, I could in fact trade it with a shiny Deoxys that I have on Fire Red that I hunted right before starting this run. But I have no rule saying that I can't use trade evolutions. Even still, going for a Haunter is still extremely beneficial for my purposes. My intent is that I will be able to more easily capture a Snorlax because its moves won't touch my Haunter. So Gengar isn't necessarily the end goal, even though I do thoroughly enjoy Gengar. It's for better use of Snorlax capturing. Two 2224 was not it. You're on 2270. Time to continue your personal shiny only run in ZA. That shouldn't be too bad. You're almost done with it? I'm pretty sure I've completed 2 full shiny only badge quests with 18 shinies apiece in Scarlet and Violet in the time that it's taken me to get this far in this game. Like, I'm pretty sure I did both of those runs in under 40 hours. Guys, hot take and extreme minority here. I really think that they should remake Donkey Kong 64 on the Switch too. That game got way more hate than it needed, and it is a fantastic game. And like people's biggest gripe with it is it's a rareware game and it's a collectathon. But there are so many more games that people enjoy that are way worse collectathons than that. You are putting your shield reg ice hunt, putting off it until you feel better. Good plan. Your friend and you did a race to catch a shiny in every wild zone, plus a shiny Dratini, Larvitar, Eevee, Pikachu, and Hawlucha. Who won? It's going to come at 2028, and 28 is your favorite number, so it's bound to happen. I support this. I can see it now. You won by a very large margin. You completed it by the time you got 5. Dang. Finally done. Good work by Swayze. Also, welcome Hayden is epic. Hayden, do you want Donkey Kong 64? I must imagine myself becoming one with the end of the tunnel. Seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. So, fun story about Amber Alerts and cell phones and national weather warnings. So, it's 2013. Cell phones were just given the capability to have those broadcasts go out forcefully. So update happens on the iPhone, Amber Alert's going out, right? Ooh, Hayden is epic, dropping $1.99 through Super Chat. Thank you, Hayden. Shout out to Hayden. Hayden is awesome. Let me know if you need any mods. Will do. We know where to find each other. Hayden, what time do you stream at? I don't know what's going on, but like I don't get notifications when you're on. And like my little bell's rung too. Oh, Amber Alert. I was working overnights at Walmart, stocking shelves, kicking butt, taking names. I was in the paper goods and chem area most of the time. Not important to the story, but background context for Sludge, I guess. I'm asleep. It's like 5:30 p.m. I gotta wake up at 9, get ready, and go to work. So I'm like in the middle of my night, even though it's broad daylight. And I have my phone hooked up to my sound system because I was sleeping like a rock at that time. Like I needed that to wake me up when my alarm went off. And my phone plays the most gut-wrenching, awful sound that I have ever heard it play up to that point in time. And like I recognized the sound from the radio. Okay? And like I knew that that sound meant that something bad was happening somewhere, right? And keep in mind, I live in Idaho. Everywhere that's like populated in the west or the southeastern part of Idaho is within radius of the Idaho National Lab. which is like one of the top targets in the United States for an attack to hit, if such a thing were to happen. So like, and if something happens there, everything in that surrounding area is toast. Like, whether by instant, by shockwave, or by leaking contaminants spreading through the air, it's like ground zero for 100 miles from that place or better. So I'm dead asleep. That sound goes off. I think, first and foremost, if it's bad enough that they're broadcasting it to everybody's cell phone somehow, this has got to be like a level 5 threat or whatever. Like, that is, we're sorry, but you're gone in 3 minutes level threat in my mind. Scared the living crap out of me. Oh, by Swayze, congrats on Master Ball rank. When does the season reset? Feel yourself basking in the sun as the rays collide with your skin, the warmth of a shiny shivering down your bones. I like it. Yeah, so I hit the buttons that night, and when I woke up the next morning, it was enabled. It was so crazy. Like, they took 0 time. You screwed up your channel? You applied for the 4,000 watch hours before the 3,500 hours somehow? Oh, I wonder if that's why. By Swayze's a light sleeper, but have very bad lucid dreams. You will think you're awake and do stuff in the house, then wake up realizing you were still asleep in bed. Oh, that's the worst. And then you have to do it again. You're in a Great Ball rank tier, so one battle from Ultra Ball and it's not going very well. Oof. I'm sorry to hear that, Hayden. Season ends in 27 days. At least you can enjoy your rank for a little while. Does it bump you all the way back down to Pokeball, or does it just bump you down to like Ultra and you have to work back up to Master? You had an alert go off in class and your friend threw your phone? The SV one or the champions? The champion ones. You're hard locked once you get there? Oh, interesting. And what happens if you lose a bunch? Do you get demoted eventually? Because, like, once somebody gets to Master Ball rank, there's no... Like, if it doesn't reset every season, there's nowhere to go. Oh, gotcha. Once you hit a certain rank, you can't demote. So, what's the purpose of participating in the next season if you're already Master Ball rank? You grinded a shiny Lunala out for your SV team? Champions released a week later? You reset your rank every season. Okay, that makes more sense. Top 300 as champion. But during this season, you stay the rank you reached. Okay. So, follow-up question / random question for YouTube channel members on the channel. You saw somebody in here earlier with the blue star next to their name. It was Soup Coop because they've been a member for 1 month. That symbol can be changed and customized to the channel. What should I make those images, if anything? Tell Hayden to look up Trick Room Team with Golurk and Giraffe Rig. Hayden, look up a Trick Room team that uses Golurk and Giraffe Rig. Make it a shiny star. Okay. That's one option. Shiny. I'll say shiny charm. Just different colors of shiny charms. Purple icons of badges. Like all of the purple badges I can find. Or make the badges with purple icons. Koala, welcome. Welcome to Trainer Stonewall. Sawash becoming a member. Like that. A purple version of Gen 3 badges. Okay. Gen 3. Because, like, I think a classic one is Pokeball, Great Ball, Ultra Ball, Master Ball, and then, like, a Cherish Ball. But I want to be more original than that. So I think gym badges could be good. I think different colored of shiny charms could be great. I'm liking where we're going. Stonewall becoming the first official member of the channel. Stonewall is setting all sorts of records today. Oh yeah, Stonewall. I was talking about having a flag earlier on the stream that would get me canceled if I showed it. It's the Confederacy flag. A shiny Weedle, but different colors. I could get behind a shiny Weedle with different colors. Just put it in different chromatics. Oh yeah, we did reach the light goal, didn't we? Yeah. The red one with the Union Jack on it. I already have Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Yeah. I also have Pokemon Coliseum, and really what the fund before PC, what the fund was going to be for, was getting the Japanese e-reader cards for a shiny only playthrough of Pokemon Colosseum. But I wanted to get the Japanese cards done first and start with the Japanese shinies and then do the rest of them in English. Okay, hear you out. Could make it an oval charm. Okay, different charms. Mark charm, catching charm, EXP charm, glimmering charm, and then end with shiny charm. Okay, okay. I'm following you. Could do each evolution of Gengar to Mega Gengar. Okay. Don't use shiny charms because you might be using them. I actually think I've seen somebody use the shiny charms before. It may or may not be that bald gamer. If you're not mistaken, it's supposed to be St. Andrew's Cross. It very well could be. But it looks like it has some commonalities with Great Britain. You want to do a shiny only Weedle run? Ava, do it. Andre, welcome. You love watching that bald gamer? You're actually subbed to him? He's very consistent. He is. He is. I kind of fell off a little bit when he was doing the Mario Kart World Tour, but like, I think he's hilarious. I think really it was more of a time issue because like he would start streaming right as Sauce McGavin stopped, so like a lot of the viewership is the same, and like when he was stopping, I would be starting, so it just kind of made sense. That's because of Scotland's flag. That makes sense. Also, Stonewall, knowing that you reenact Civil War battles and that you profile picture is in the Union Army uniform, I now understand where Stonewall is coming into the equation. I'm doing well, Andre. How are you doing tonight? Or just take Pokemon's favorite little startermon and do Charmander through Charizard. Ooh, that could work. Evolving Inkay is so lame. Like, just so oddly specific. Disconnect your Pro Controller, turn the console upside down, level it up. Caffeine. God, just subscribed. Caffeine is good. Quick question. Maybe a quick answer. Yes. Yes, it is. You have a separate box named Annoying Brat for Rayunculus specifically. Have I ever heard of the Pokemon lawsuit from 2000? It sounds vaguely familiar, but I'm not sure the exact context of that. But Pokemon has a lot of lawsuits. Hey, bye Swayze. You have a fantastic evening. Damien, welcome. Damien Sifford. The Galarian Yamask evolution. Runarigus? Not Rayuniclus. Runarigus. You have the Evo for Galarian Yamask in a separate box named Annoying Brat. Yeah, that one! I'm doing well, Jason. And heck yeah, we're dedicated. We're here for the grind. Okay, the guy named Uri Geller. It's starting to ring some more bells. That name does sound familiar. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Alakazam guy. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I did ask that. Someone traded you a shiny alpha Charmander for a regular Haunter on ZA. Almost wonder if they did it accidentally. They could just have a surplus. They could also have gotten it from a distribution bot at this point in time. Andre, I don't know, but based on the context clues from your earlier chats, I would say Uri Geller. $11 p.m. Mountain Standard Time is the usual? For real? Like, in 30 minutes? It was caught with a moonball, so it made you wonder. Jaden animations. Okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Not in 30 minutes, it's 10. Well, yeah, it's 10:30 right now, so in 30 minutes. It would be 11 Mountain Daylight Time. Hayden, are you in Mountain Time or are you in Pacific Time? Oh, you're in Arizona. Okay, that was going to be my follow-up question. Go, go, Power Rangers. Heck yeah, I watched Power Rangers as a kid. Secret, or, Dr. Ooze, or whatever his name is. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. You're in Texas. My man. I don't know who you are, but I spent some time living in Texas, thoroughly enjoyed the crap out of it. Pink Power Ranger is the best, huh? Yeah, it's 10:30 for me right now, so it's 9:30 for you. Yeah, okay. Green Ranger. Stonewall's still there. Still in Texas? I loved my time in Texas. If like I was ever to move to another state, it would either be Texas or Florida. I also really enjoyed like rural New York and Connecticut. But I don't know if I could live there. But Connecticut has some wicked cool forests. Also some very potentially scary forests. Colorado, Utah, Wyoming, or Montana? So close, Hayden. So close. I do not live in Colorado. You're too tired to think about it, to be honest. It's the only state you didn't name. Gotta work tomorrow. Nah, you gotta stream tonight, I thought. It is, in fact, Idaho. Middle of nowhere, Idaho. Maddie! B8908. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? I told you, it was the only one you didn't list. In that time zone. To be fair, though, Idaho does have 2 time zones. You're fantastic because you just got a shiny Snorlax? That's our next hunt. What was the secret to getting it? 4,852 resets? Not bad. That's pretty stellar. Okay, this song perfectly encapsulates the vibe of Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. slow, bland, uneventful, expansive, until you get to Giratina and Cynthia. No secret, just a ton of flute music. Nice. You're working on in Grief Lean is trying to get this Magikarp salesman in that one to sell you a golden Magikarp. Best of luck. That is a worthy goal. You're trying to get Hero into 9.9 intensity in classic mode in Smash Bros. Oh, okay, I follow. 13 hours, 2,345 resets. It's pretty decent. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to like be setting a new light goal or something. That Magikarp will be your second water type shiny in Leaf Green when you do get it. Your first you got weeks ago was the shiny Squirtle at the beginning of the game. That's freaking awesome. That's huge. Okay, let me go to, where's my channel? Right there. There we go. Replace pinned message. Light goal courtesy of Hayden. The secret to life, the universe, and everything. That's the goal for the stream. It's also a steep goal. Who will be the last man standing in a battle of the goats? Manga Defender Zenaku or Shadow Ranger or Korag? I gotta go with Zenaku because that's the only one I vaguely think I know who it is. Probably bread and butter is the secret. Could be. But Andre, your question brings me back to a time period of the good old YouTube days. Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny. More likely, yes. Yeah, I do. You know Ultimate Showdown, eh? Not many people do these days, but it was a classic. You barely managed to win a hero versus hero and Pikachu battle? I never was very good with Hero. Oh, 2006. It was a good time. Every time you've tried to play Pokemon music, you've been copyrighted, sadly. Look up Game Chops, Hayden. Game Chops. That's the music that I'm playing currently. Game Chops has given the ability to stream their music for free from either Apple iTunes, Spotify, or just a playlist you have saved on your computer as long as credit is given. And they've licensed the music on those platforms so you don't have to worry about getting copyright struck. Oh, for real? I haven't once. I also use Glitch City or Glitch X City. And I've had really good luck with that one. You think there's still Hero versus Hero and Hero versus Robin and a giant Charizard until hopefully you get 9.9? Best of luck. That's pretty cool that you're taking the time to max out your game. Do I have a favorite Pokemon? Absolutely I do. That is Swampert. Followed by Gengar, Toxapex, Scolipede. And then probably Galarian Slowbro. Ain't no way. A 9.9 battle and the opponent self-destructed. Yeah, also, come to think of it, Hayden, I've played straight up Pokemon and Zelda video game music and have still never been copyright struck. With the exception of one time with Deoxys. The Deoxys soundtrack, some internet troll did a remix of it and copywrote it, and even the original song gets caught up in that. Yours is Ursaring. Nice. Ursaring's a good Pokemon. I actually like Teddiursa. Teddiursa's pretty dope. Not sure how I feel about Ursaluna, but like, I think it's pretty great. Followed by Slowpoke. Stonewall loves Dunsparce. Dunsparce is a solid choice, though. I am so disappointed that they didn't seize the opportunity to awaken draconic blood within Dunsparce and make it a dragon type. Dun dun Dunsparce. Leaf, welcome. Welcome to the stream. The shiny hunt of Haunter or Ghastly. And hopefully not Cubone. There were some Bob-ombs. And the other hero tried hitting you with a big fire attack, hit one of the Bob-ombs and exploded them all at once. Oof. Oof. Was it raining Bob-ombs? Like because you were in overtime too much or something? Or was it just a few of them fell down for some reason? Also, Jason, what are your thoughts on a Nintendo Switch 2 version of Smash Bros? Will we get one, do you think? Or are they going to let Ultimate be Ultimate? Okay, I appreciate the Zelda jazz, but at the same time, it ain't the vibe right now. Gonna be honest. A few of them came out. One of the items that holds the other items. Ah, gotcha. Mega Garos. Leaf, favorite Pokemon is Swampert. Also, welcome Lacey. I've got a shiny Venusaur, Spearow, Diglett, and Alakazam. Working on that Haunter and Gengar. Maybe Ghastly. And that Steel-type Pokemon Paul had on his team. I don't even know who Paul is. I feel like he's the rival from Gen 4. And if it's a Steel-type Pokemon, it's gotta be Gliscor. You meant from the tower? Nah, not yet. You dig Alakazam's shiny the most? It's pretty good. Abra's not so much, but Alakazam's is pretty dope. You love Swampert, your shiny hunting Mudkip and Omega Ruby. Solid choice. Mad respect. Ryland, shiny hunt's going about as well as expected. We're actually cooking through this run, being perfectly honest. Your favorite is Dragonite? A solid choice. I do enjoy thoroughly Dragonite. I want to know why it's so wicked fast for its size and wings. But, you know, it's a dragon type, so it gets mythic points or something, I don't know. 1,782 encounters. It's not bad. It's a decent start. And you're shiny hunting the starters in Sword and Shield, hopefully by Egg. That's my reaction anytime somebody tells me they're shiny hunting Sword Shield starters. It's not because I think people are stupid, it's because I tried it once. Who's shiny is real good? Obstagoons for one. For two, Ray Rays. For 3, Aegislash has got a pretty stellar shiny. And many, many others. Like Deoxys is pretty fire. Steelix has also got a cool one, I think. You're shiny hunting by egg, but using the Ditto with Masuda method. It's nice. 1 in every 512. Okay, somebody said I was getting the shiny at Encounter 2028. Let's see if they were right. Mewtwo. It's not a bad shiny. The purple to green was an interesting choice. But like, in terms of Mewtwo shiny going green, I don't know what else they should have done instead, you know? Oh, Masuda's 615? That... Oh. You don't have the shiny charm. Oh, okay, I understand. Don't get that extra bonus. Sorry, Haunter. It was your time to go, apparently. Well, it seems I'm on trend for doing 100 encounters per hour, so we're not slacking by any means. Leveling your Glaceon for the Dragon Gem. Wise choice. But if this is in... If this isn't in Sword Shield, you have your work cut out for you, my friend. Raihan is going to like mop the floors with your evolution. What's my favorite Pokemon game? Pokemon Sapphire. Followed by a preference for Pokemon Black version, but a stronger like for Zekrom than Reshiram. Pokeleaf just subscribed. Enjoy a dancing Gengar. The hardest run you think will be a rodent run? Quite possibly. Then again, if you can get a dead NA, might do some good. Get some good old fairy type in there. But most dragons have access to ground moves. I think that's the problem with dragons, right? They're resistant to so much, and they have such a wide variety of movesets. it's a dragon. Let's give it an earthquake. Why not? Your favorite is Pokemon Heart Gold. Solid decision. I think that would fall into my third favorite Pokemon game. I respect Heart Gold. It's a fantastic game. There's just an atmosphere with it, you know? And like, if I wasn't planning on doing the 3DS hunts and the BDSP hunts next, I probably would be inclined to continue the shiny only run with Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and I may at some point in the future, but I anticipate highly Ruby, Emerald, and Sapphire being released on the Switch as well by the end of the year. Clutch Panda, it's been a minute. Lugia is breaking you. How many encounters on Lugia, Panda? I feel like it's been like a week and a half since we saw you, so it's got to be high now. Is Togedemaru Shield exclusive? I honestly could not tell you, because I don't know. Too many. Also, fair warning to everybody in the stream. I will be ending the stream in roughly 4 minutes when it strikes the beginning of the hour. Aerodactyl's a pretty great Pokemon. It's the first. It's the first Poke you tried to hunt? Ooh. Your Lugia was? And is this on Fire Red Leaf Green? Well, to be honest, Clutch Panda, this is a terrible game to experience shiny hunting for the first time. You love shiny Gossifleur. It's a good Pokemon. It's better to use the in-game trade Squovit or a wild one. I would say a wild one because it will obey you and is just as easy to level up because of the raid dens. Like, leveling Pokemon in Sword and Shield is the least of our worries. Jonathan, welcome to the stream. You figured out a way to isolate Haunter and speed up the process. Sweet Scent should override repels, but possibly work with them at the same time. But I do not currently have access to Sweet Scent unless I trade my Venusaur over to my Fire Red game, put it on there, and then trade it back using the move reminder. Because I accidentally deleted my Sweet Scent. You did your first mail glitch as well? Nice. That's always fun. Yeah, they say Sweet Scent overrides repel usage. At the very least, it would speed this hunt up if I used Sweet Scent for sure. Because then it's a set button flow for each shiny encounter, or encounter rather. Fallen, welcome. Oh, you got into a car crash yesterday morning. Very bruised, but alive and at home. Well, glad you're okay. How's the car? Is the car okay too-ish? Or is it like car gone? Think we should get it, especially if it speeds up. I think we could use fire red to rectify my mistake. It's all good. Your buddy fell asleep at the wheel and hit dirt and started fish trailing. Ooh. Ooh, that's not good. Busted your head, neck, knees, wrist, and leg and elbow. All good, not broken, but very bruised. Ooh. Dang. That is a crash. You're currently trying to time your Dragonair. According to the finder, you would have to wait 4 hours for a shiny to appear, and 16 for a shiny with almost perfect stats. That's a long time. Dang. Yeah, I've played Let's Go Eevee. I actually have a Pokeball with Mew still on it that I need to do another playthrough for. I'm thinking about doing a shiny run on Let's Go and getting the Mew afterwards. And Let's Go Eevee is the superior game to Let's Go Pikachu, just so everybody's clear. But it is time to officially end the stream. So we are going to do one last encounter before signing off for the night. And I will work on grabbing Sweet Scent for my Venusaur. I think that would be an acceptable thing to do. And that is a wrap. Thank you all for making this an awesome stream. We had a record 31 likes. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.